This is Eat, Sleep, Invest, the marketing podcast for real estate investors to get more deals.
The best tip I could probably give is just seeking advice, finding people that are doing good. They're, something like, hey, I want to be like this guy in 2-3 years, and start seeking advice from those people. What are they doing? How are they consistently working through this economy, right? I think a lot of people could successfully start real estate by just going through YouTube videos and whatnot the last couple of years, because it was an easy market. Everyone was in a way able to take that pieces that they got and did successful, deals with it. But I think stuff is turning, and now it's really seeking advice and building relationships with people that are really on top of things in the industry. And I think that's the number one advice. And then just really committing into investing in yourself. Right? I think that's the number one thing. Just invest in yourself when you started. Invest that time and whatever money it takes for mentorships, education, anything to really learn the processes, right? You're not learning anything in school. And that was the number one thing when I started the business, right? You're not learning about how to be a leader, right? So you start getting people, but you also need to learn, like, how can I be a leader to them? How can I create an environment where they feel comfortable, where they feel like they can grow, where they feel like their work is put to a reason, there's a purpose behind it, there's a core value behind it, and those things you don't learn at school. So it was a huge learning lessons of accounting. You go through all these accounting classes by pretending you're in this $1 million corporation, and you do those like stupid accounting classes, but then once you actually have a real business, you don't even know where to start and how to add your miles that you drive and these things. So just the small educational pieces, even if you're not even building a business, but the things you learn, I think, are so critical moving forward in anything that you want to accomplish. So invest in yourself and find the right network and seek the right advice or mentorship and anything to really get from A to B and B to C. Don't try to do it all yourself. I think there's a lot of knowledge out there and a lot of mentorship from people. You just have to take advantage of that.
Yeah, and you're right too, because the mentorship or even just being around, like you're in Collective Genius, like we're in that together.
Yep.
And being in rooms with people like that are uber successful and have been in it for years, you can avoid a lot of mistakes just by talking with people like that. And people that have made the mistakes want to help other people to not make them.
Exactly, right. It's a give and take, because I think everyone has had some kind of mentor that gave them the advice, and then they accomplished something, and then they're so thankful, and then it's almost your responsibility. If you've taken advantage of somebody giving you something, it's not necessarily like your responsibility to give back to that person, but it's your responsibility to give back somebody else, right? The chain kind of goes down the line. So, some of the mentors that I had, I wasn't really able to give them like crazy advice, like there was in any way comparable to what they've given me, right? It was impossible. They gave me like this advice that changed my life, and then, how can I pay them back? But I think it's just paying back somebody else, right? You see, the people underneath that are asking you, and now it's your turn to be a mentor. Now it's your turn to turn around and change their perspective and help other people to be successful. So I think that chain, as long as that continues, people over profits, right? Once you invest in the people around you, it will sustain. You will build a good brand. You will build a sustainable business.
Yeah, I like it. Kind of like the pay it forward mentality.
Exactly.